So I'm never gonna give you up, I'm gonna let you down. I'm never gonna run around and desert you.
We were together. Years ago.
We met at an Olive Garden we both worked at. She a waitress, I a host.
He used to be cuter.
She looks great.
We were working a double that night, and we worked together for like a month or so, and there was something about the way he looked that night. It was different then.
I'd noticed her before. Not that I had a crush on her. She was like a model, though. Oh, man. I mean, I didn't know what to do with myself, so I just, I kept to
asked
myself.
him out, if you can believe that.
Way out of my league. I felt honored.
Bumbling idiot, but like I said, he was cute.
I picked her up at her house. I waited in the car for half an hour before I got up the nerve.
He was just sitting there, parked outside my house, just sitting there in his car. It was creepy.
Well, I decided I couldn't just walk up to her front door with my dick in my hands. I needed something. Flowers.
Then he drove away. I, to this day, have no fucking clue what that was about.
She lived in the fucking sticks. Back in Medford, it's all woods broken up by tiny suburban developments. The only store they had open was an Acme. A pineapple!
He got me a pineapple.
They didn't sell flowers at this particular Acme. I think she thought it was cute.
He was weird like that, I guess.
Her house was empty, which was strange because she had told me before that...
I have 12 siblings, 9 brothers, 3 sisters. I'm the youngest.
But there was no one there. I never met any of them. Could have been bullshit for all I know.
I'm not kidding. Growing up was like a sitcom. Except not funny, really. Just fucked up.
We got in my Sunfire. It's kind of a gay car, but it's manual transmission. Chicks like to see that you can work the stick. I miss that car.
It smelled like used condoms. I thought he might rape me.
The movie we were going to had already started, so took her to Friendly's instead.
Not the typical place you take your victim before you date rape them.
She was funny. Like, really funny. And not like Margaret Cho funny. Like, actually funny. I'd never been with a girl that I didn't have to pretend to laugh at with. Whatever. She was like Gilda Radner funny.
He was sweet. Like a little boy. He giggled. And I like that.
I walked her to her front door, but we were having such a good time, we just kept walking.
We ended up at this playground near my house. And I used to go there when I was in middle school, sneaking cigarettes with the boys. They used to touch me there.
It was late, morning by then, and we still had shit to talk about. Oh, she was amazing. Perfect. I could have died on that park bench.
He didn't judge me. He seemed in awe of me, and I could relax into that.
And even though we've been talking all night, I still had no idea who this girl was. And still, my thoughts were stuck on her. Possibilities.
I didn't call him.
I couldn't help it. I called her the next day. I needed to see her. I invited her to my parents' house. Yes, I still live with my parents. Now I see how totally lame that was.
I did it on purpose.
Let's go to Blockbuster.
I regret it now.
So, what kind of movies do you like?
Have you ever seen The Secretary?
I hadn't. Turns out, it's about S&M. Spanking, humiliation, shit like that. It's kind of sexy. It's a little weird considering it was our second date. We hadn't even kissed yet.
I asked him at the end what he thought.
She was trying to clue me into what she was into. Sexually.
I straddled him, and I kissed him. Somebody had to make the first move.
She felt incredible. After a while, I completely forgot about the movie. Then...
Hit me.
What?
Hit me, you sweaty fuck!
I didn't.
So I punched him across the face. I heard his jaw crunch.
I instinctively threw her to the ground. Her skirt tore open. She hit the ground hard. I could tell she liked it. The way she looked at me, I felt so... I kissed her again, and then she grabbed my...
His fucking balls! And I twisted them in my hand. The fucker got more turned on.
I grabbed her head and I threw her across the room. And then we just lay there, panting in heat on the floor in Mother's living room.